Alright. We're live. Let's go. I play.
So I told you about the cooling
Invited you
problem
to the
in my system, right?
With your, was it your graphics card?
So my whole system was hot. Like, it was getting real hot. And I knew that the 2080 burned a little hot. Like, I knew that. So like, I didn't really think too much of it. But I was having some performance issues because I was I was trying to set up the streaming so that like I could leave my computer, over at my desk, and like, in my office I could, go in and play on my TV or whatever, like in other areas of the house. But like the streaming was like really bad. I was having a really hard time. Like the system was chugging and it was starting to like perform worse. And I went in and I looked, and sure enough, it was thermal throttling. It was hitting 84 degrees, and as soon as it hit 84, it was starting to downclock the processor, the graphics processor. And then that was heating up everything else in there, because, hot graphics card, hot system.
That's why I have the MSI Afterburner. It controls my fans.
Yeah, the thing is I used to use that, but on my new system, like, it's all Asus, like Republic of Gamers.
You can still use
So, like,
MSI Afterburner.
You can, but like, it just starts to become a pain.
Oh.
Especially with as like complicated as the BIOS is on this thing, it's massively complicated. You have so many options. But yeah, anyway, so I installed two 80mm 1200 RPM fans.
Nice.
And up top, just as exhaust fans up top to pull out any of that extra hot air and just keep things cool. So I've got that Noctua fan on it. I've got two 120s in the front, a 120 in the back. Those are 2200 RPMs, and then the 280 RPMs ones up top.
Okay.
My graphics processor went to thermal throttling down to, now I can hit it with everything I've got, and it doesn't go above 69.
That's good.
And not just that either. Like, I was actually able to turn up the like power headroom for it.
Nice.
So that like if it needed a little bit more, it would go more. But I even turned the thermal throttling down to 74 degrees. I was like, don't go past that. We're good. It's run everything I've hit it with so far quite well. It was almost like upgrading my system a little bit.
That's cool.
It runs smooth. Runs really smooth. So I think I'm gonna put an AIO in, at least on that 2080.
That's gonna be complex.
I don't see any way around it, But I'm impressed by that Noctua. Holy fuck, that thing's amazing. My processor, like, never goes above like 45.
Which Noctua did you get?
Ridiculous. It's the one that the.
Did you get the Beast one or just the quiet one? Because there's the Beast one that's like almost the size of the case.
I think it's the. No,
Is it the gray one?
Is that a Noctua? No, that's not a Noctua. That's a Cooler Master.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I have a Cooler Master on there, but it's fucking impressive. It looks like a Noctua. It's not.
The Cooler Master 212 Evo is like the best Cooler Master for air cooling. I have I have an RGB one and the regular one.
That's what I've got, is the RGB one in there.
I think I remember you too.
Yeah, that thing's amazing. Like, I don't even feel like I need to water cool that. Like, that's perfect, and it's such a quiet fan too.
Oh yeah, you can't. Like, I have it on an old machine and a newish machine.
Like, I think that why water cool a CPU when it runs like that with that on it? Not to mention it's cheaper. But my graphics card needs.
You can get the NZXT graphics card all-in water cooling system. They have one.
Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you about that actually. So I need to cool that graphics card. I need some kind of.
Yeah, there's a kit for There's a kit for it from NZXT. Look it up. And what you do is you just take off your existing cooling fans and stuff. You can just unscrew them, take them off, and then you clean off all the old stuff, and then you put in the. It comes with like a full kit and everything. And there's one huge like thing that sits on the chip, and then there's a big fan on the other side of it. So it's one big 120 millimeter fan, and then a block on the other side of the thingy. And then there's the water cooling fan.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to do that. I just don't know how much it's going to cost.
They're about 100.
Oh, was that it?
Roughly, I believe. That's the last time I checked.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I even have space up top for a radiator.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, I'm picking up a 1070 water cooling card for a different build next Thursday from this guy.
I wonder if like I told you my friend, like, I'm giving him a system, right?
Yeah, you can get 1070s for like $375 now, which is horrible, but still better than it was a few months ago, which was like $600 for a used one.
The graphics card isn't the problem. So basically what happened was just like, I had to, back before we had any money,
Yeah.
And it was tight, like, we gave all the kids computers, and so I had to upgrade my, the child in the middle, a couple years back. She was the last one to get an upgrade.
Wow, I'm sucking. I put it on hard this time, and I'm doing terrible.
Her last upgrade was my AMD processor with a new motherboard, a little bit of extra RAM, and then my GT970. And that's what she's been running. So I just upgraded her to an i5, 16 gigs, 2 terabyte SSD.
Yeah.
I got her a 10.
Did you get the NVMe or the SATA disc version?
I got a SATA disc version.
Yeah, those are a little cheaper, and they're still pretty
Well,
decent.
it was. I spent like $1,400 on it. It was still a little more expensive than I wanted it to be. But
Graphics card alone is probably what caused you that much.
I got lucky on that one. I got that for $238, I think it was.
Nice.
A 1050 Ti. It's not bad either. It's a decent card. Definitely fits her needs.
1050 Ti, yeah. With this, most of the stuff it just requires a lot more cores now. So if you have like a 6-core and a 4 gig graphics card, you're fine for 1080p.
I have an 8-core or a 10-core. I have a 10-core.
I have a 16-core, 32 gigs of RAM, a 3600 hertz, and a 2 terabyte Team Group NVMe on the one I play.
That's about what I'm running.
And an RTX 3060.
Yeah, I'm running a 3.6 Processor 10-core processor. But actually not right now. Actually, I forgot. My case cooled down so much that I actually went into the BIOS. And I actually turned the AI go ahead and overheat, or not overheat, go ahead and overclock AI.
Yeah.
On it. It put it up to 5 fucking gigahertz.
Yeah, the max on this one is 4.2, I believe, on this one.
You should see this shit. Like, I have never, I was so scared of touching that button. Because I was like, this has got to be a bad idea, right? But it's like super smart. Like, it uses like all this different throttling, and all the fans and everything are all like tied in together. So it knows exactly when to turn what fan up here and there. It's really fucking cool. But it works. It hasn't been unstable once. So I have a 3.6 that is currently overclocked to 5 gigahertz. That's fucking amazing.
I think, are we playing with bots still? I can't even remember.
Yeah.
These bots are a bit harder. Get my
Yeah,
whooped.
I saw it. Turned up the...
They're kicking my butt too, this time.
Oh, Jesus. It's fucking freezing in here. My ass is shivering like a motherfucker. Oh, I also got a little bit of wheat chills. That's what's going on. Should probably put some warm clothes on too.
I almost thought you said I gotta put some clothes on.
I have clothes
I'm
on.
like, oh yeah,
I'm wearing...
they're way harder, dude. I just got my butt handed to me.
I'm wearing a tank top and shorts right now, and the air conditioning is on in my house. By the way, can I just say that I'm sick of AC?
Sick of what?
I'm sick of air conditioning. Like, this house that I'm in is fucking huge, dude. Like, it doesn't heat evenly and it doesn't cool evenly. And so, like, some rooms that some
Oh
people
crap,
are
dude.
in are really hot.
I died as soon as I made it out there.
Why did I even try to go out there like that?
Did you die too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
These bots are
Did
way
you
harder, man.
see what they're doing down there? Like, they're all bunched up together in a death ball.
Yeah, they just kicked our ass. Like
I'm
hardcore.
not really surprised. Alright, can I go pee real fast and change
No, man.
armor?
No, you can't,
You're a
man.
dick, man.
Yeah, I'll pop out of this so it doesn't auto put us in the next one. Wait till it finishes the thingy.